Welcome to the Do Nothing Project for, what day is it? God, November 29th. Sunday, November 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy U.S. Thanksgiving. We had our Thanksgiving like a month and a half ago, but it's good to get double the love being in North America. So if you've never been to the Do Nothing Project before, can we say really? We don't do anything. We're really not going to do anything tonight, too. It's mostly about the community, about all the people checking in here on the side. I can see Lauren and Andrew. Hey, guys. Welcome. Thank you for being on the side. Fred, Schmitty, Sarah. It's good to see everybody. So, I thought I'd keep it really extra simple tonight. I had a long weekend. And, I'm kind of liking doing it up here now. This is actually pretty much where I meditate every night. It's sort of the end of the day, we put Eden down. Sarah and I read for a bit, and then Sarah often will go to bed a little earlier. And I'll just turn on all the lights and just put on like a candle, and I'll just sit here. And it's sort of like this decompression for the day. And, sometimes I sit and first I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? What technique am I going to do? Or I'll be agitated and I'll think I'll need to do a breathing technique, or sometimes I will do those. But then I often remember this thing my friend Therese has been on the show before, has told me once. I always think of it as it's like such a good reminder. She just said, just be meditation. Don't try to meditate. Don't worry about which tool or which wayfinder you need. I mean, those things are important, but really the essence of it is just to be it. Be where you already want to get to, if that makes sense. Just be the thing itself. Like, know that just sitting and resting and allowing yourself to feel your life, feel your body, feel where you're at is the thing. Of course, that's very much the philosophy of the Do Nothing Project. But so I thought I'd kind of guide a practice in Therese's honor tonight. Just something very minimal and simple that's kind of around this theme of just being meditation. You are meditation. You don't have to meditate. You're it. So we'll do that, and then we'll see how I feel afterwards. Maybe do a little hangout, or probably not. I'm kind of tired, but sound good? Welcome to everyone who's never been here before. Okay, so 8:05 to 25 minutes. Finish at 8:30. Okay, so as always, if you got your own go-to practice that you like to do, then that's fine. Just tune me out, put down the volume, or just think of it as the sound of a babbling creek in the background. Babbling human creek. And take a few deep breaths. It's I like to do this at the top, just kind of a way of being deliberate. It's like changing the pace, shifting into this thing called meditation, which is no thing at all. but it still has a kind of ritual, stretching up the spine. Nice long out breath. There's a trick if you're feeling stirred up, you can kind of lengthen the out breath a bit using a kind of whisper breath. So stretch up and then just make the breath a little bit audible. And as you exhale, really exhale nice and slow, and deliberately softening the forehead and the jaw. So much tension in the jaw. You can kind of massage your jaw there at the beginning a bit. Massage the cheeks between the molars. I mean, that's actually muscle. Gets tight. Massage that. You can give yourself a neck massage or shoulder massage too for a couple breaths if you like. The arms be soft too. The belly, the hands in your lap. And then we check in with our equanimity, which is kind of in line with what I was saying. It's sort of the part of us that just lets everything be here, be what is. Call it the right attitude of meditation. The attitude that there are no problems, sounds, thoughts, body aches and pains. It's all just what's here or not. A sort of generous stance right at the beginning. And then the most generous thing of all is just this attitude of what if everything I need is already here? This orientation towards knowing we're already complete as we breathe and feel and kind of sink into our being. That is meditation. There's nowhere else it will bring us. So they can just sit with that understanding. And if you like it can help to just sort of choose a direction for your attention. Maybe the feeling of the breath or the hands warm in the lap or the sense of where you're connected to your seat. And let your attention sink in some simple sensation. I'll come back in a bit with some more prompts. Yeah, it's sort of like we're just marinating in being, literally. The feeling, the grounded, embodied feeling of being a body, a breathing body. So letting ourselves rest in that. Doesn't need to be any more exotic than that. Like the mind is busy, kind of just trying to not feed all that, let it play out or do its own thing in the background. It can help to get interested in some simple sensation, and get curious about it, get devoted to it, noticing the softest part of a sensation, an attitude of simplicity sort of percolates through the sit. You get carried off by thinking or kind of drift off. You kind of see if you can notice that, kind of unhook from that balloon, come back down into the body, sitting and resting, feeling the weight of the body, flow of sensations, connected to that stream, not trying to get anywhere, but right here, where all things are permitted. Okay. Seeing as how it's Thanksgiving and all in the States, we're going to do a finish with the gratitude practice here if you're feeling up for that. Hmm. I like to cast the net really wide. So, really, it can be anything at all that comes into your mind that you're grateful for, all the small things and the larger things. Could be the feeling of the sun on your face today, if like where we were, it was nice and warm for one day, or at least sunny. Could be some part of nature, could be friends, family, could be the practice, could be the body, your body, anything. The idea is that just kind of let it come to mind and then just say thank you. Sort of say that to yourself. Of course, the real practice here is first the noticing the things you're grateful for, then trying to connect sincerely to that acknowledgement. Sometimes there's a feeling, sometimes there's not. Sometimes it's like a displaced feeling. Maybe it'll show up in 10 years. But you say your thanks anyway. Thanksgiving Day manners. And see if you can kind of linger in different people, different animals, different things. Lingering for a second on what it is you appreciate about that thing in particular. What stoked that micro moment of gratitude? Not the idea, but just the feeling of the thing. The feeling of this community. Thank you. The feeling of a look you recognize on a friend's face. The character in their face. Thank you. A warm feeling in your body, maybe. Yeah. Thank you. Super minimalist meditation. Good to sit with you guys. Good to do a little gratitude practice. Wes saying he needs help with the week ahead. Nice, I'm glad. Cool. Root likes the gratitude practices. R-E-U-T, root. Is that how I pronounce it? Real. Oh, no, can't see, my eyes are terrible. Yeah, Sarah's saying she's been doing a lot more sits like this lately, just sitting. She realized she was sort of burned out on introspection and soul searching and needed to just be, no kidding. I hear that. Yeah. Now you go through different kind of phases of practice. You know, there's a time for being really hair on fire, super into exploring. There's so much to learn. It's all good. And there's times where it's more backed off, more just like you're consolidating. Probably more phases too. Thanks, Anifa. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Fred's stressed. Both his in-laws have COVID. Wish them well, dude. Wish you well. It's stressful. Susan likes the room and the plants. Yeah, well, you should see it when it's dark. It looks even better. Nice. Brooke saying she guided her husband, a meditation skeptic, in a simple meditation. He got into it. Good to hear. It is rad. Three a.m. over there. Okay, friends. Well, I'm gonna sign off for the night. Not sure who's gonna be next week. Maybe Andrew. Probably not me, but I'll be back the week after. Happy Thanksgiving again to everybody. Good night.